What's going on, y'all? Back here with a new damn video. I was gonna come here earlier, with my free agency video and whatnot, but every minute people were getting signed to the Eagles. I mean, we signed a lot of people today, and the day isn't even over. Tomorrow's another day. That's why I was gonna wait until like 3 days and then make the video. Um, but I just knocked these couple out. I'll tell you what, man. My bad, Lori. Howie Roseman, man. I give you a lot of shit. Throughout the years, saying he wasn't a football guy, he couldn't draft, and then I really look back on it, and he had a couple bad draft picks, like Danny Watkins, maybe Marcus Smith, which I'm actually going to bring up right now. In all of our eyes, Marcus Smith's a bust. But have you ever thought of this? Maybe Marcus Smith never really got a shot. I know you heard the stories about him being undersized, and him being this, him being that. Marcus Smith really never got a shot to play. And if you ever thought about it, because all the reports you hear about Chip Kelly being an arrogant piece of shit, being a cocky son of a bitch, being a guy who wants to throw people underneath the bus, have you guys ever heard the report about how Chip wanted to draft Jordan Matthews in the first round? But Howie Roseman knows how to run the draft. Howie said, wait, we can get him in the second. Just wait, we can get him in the second, right? So what happens? In the first, we take Marcus Smith, Howie Roseman's boy. Second round, we take Jordan Matthews. And how funny is it? That's a Howie pick, that Marcus Smith. Chip barely even plays him. In my head, I'm thinking, damn. Chip's like, you know what? I'll just won't start him just to make Howie look like he made a bad fucking move or something. Make it. You get what I'm saying? Inside the organization, it's just a little thought went through my head. Whatever. But he had a couple bad picks and then this and that. But when it comes to doing this shit, man, I mean, this dude has learned or something. Because when I made that video to you guys about how we traded Maxwell and Kiko to the Miami Dolphins, I didn't think we'd get anything back. I thought a 5th-round pick at best. And the reason I say that is because they took on the contracts. These massive contracts, a 6 year, $63 million contract for a fucking third-string corner, basically, second-string corner. You get what I'm saying. They took the contract on for him and damn Kiko Alonso. So I thought 4th-round pick. Honestly, I was happy we just get rid of him. Because personally, if I had the choice, I would have cut him if I couldn't get a deal. Because, word was you couldn't trade him, you couldn't do this, couldn't do that, right? So I get a word. Rumors are floating around about us maybe getting a 3rd. I'm like, oh, cool. I was happy with a 3rd. Because I'm like, damn, we actually got something for these bums. And that alone I thought Howie was a genius for. Nah. You take it one step further. What did we get for those motherfucking bums? The 8th overall pick in the draft. And yes, we gave up our 13th pick, but we moved up 5 spots in the draft. Got rid of contracts from an average player in Maxwell and an injury-prone player in Kiko Alonso. And we got the 8th overall pick in the draft. What do you got now? There's a difference between 8th overall and 13th overall. That's the difference between being elite and good. Okay? You got Ezekiel Elliott on the board now, who I think we're going to take. We'll see what happens throughout the free agency. I don't know what's going to go on. If there's a later round running back, guys might rise up the board. I'll let you guys know about that. But we get a swap of 1st-round picks. And I literally looked at it. I was like, that was a stroke of genius. How the hell did he pull that off? Honestly, how? And then someone says to me, well, the Murray trade was just a swap of 4ths. I don't give a fuck if I got a 7th-round pick for DeMarco Murray. As long as he was off the team because he didn't want to play for us, and as long as someone else took his contract, I was happy. Because personally, the other night, before we even trade these guys, I was online looking up when can we cut them. And it would be next year. You know what I'm saying? We can cut them without taking a hit. But fuck all that. We can get rid of them now for low shit. I'll take it. So we get a swap of 1st-round picks, and we're up now 5 spots. It's amazing. 8th overall pick of the draft. So we get that. Then we get Rodney Mcleod, who I looked up. Man, this is one hell of a young safety. I don't know what the fuck the Rams are thinking get rid of him. Especially get rid of, what's his name? Janoris Jenkins. They got rid of him to the Giants, which, no offense, Giants, you guys overpaid him. But he's a damn good corner, in my opinion, but he's not worth the damn money. Second highest paid next to Darrelle Revis. What the hell? But, you get what I'm saying. This dude, McCloud, I don't know, man. He was a top 10 safety last year in the league. right? Top 10 in the league. And the personal thing is, when I first heard his name, I wasn't even mad we got him because I thought he was just like another depth player. And then I went up and looked at it and I was like, wow, no, this guy ain't no depth player. This is a 10th. This is the top 10. This is a top 10 safety in the league last year. Had the prime year of his career, but was on the last year of his contract, a rookie contract, and boom, we got him. And not even for a lot of money. And Malcolm Jenkins is happy to have him. I'm happy to have him. He's a hard hitter, great coverage. And I personally think, and I'm not saying this to be like, oh man, sound funny or something, or sound like I'm cocky or biased to my team, but I think at the end of the day, I don't want to jinx it, but at the end of the day, I think he might be the best safety out of this free agency class. And you know why I say that? Tell me about Malcolm Jenkins. Everybody wanted Bird, remember Jarius Bird? Everyone wanted TJ Ward. They wanted all these motherfucking old guys, injury-prone guys. And who's the best? I mean, on the rankings, Malcolm Jenkins was the best safety in the fucking league last year, free safety. But no one even wanted him in free agency. You didn't even know his name, did you? And I'm thinking this dude right here is going to be the next thing. I think he's going to be the next best guy out of this class. I think a lot of these guys, you know, old, whatever, you get what I'm saying? I think he could be. This guy is a beast from what I've seen. And yes, I went back and watched games because there's no highlights on him, you know, except for the hit he put on Emmanuel Sanders, which was goddamn amazing. And this guy is just a beast, and I think it's going to be a great addition. We also got Brian Brooks, I think his name is. Not Brian Brooks. What the hell am I talking about? Brandon Brooks. The guard. He used to play for the Texans. He was a third-round pick. He started for he was in the league for 4 seasons, started for 3. I think he made a Pro Bowl. In those 3 seasons, he only allowed 4 sacks. He only allowed 4 sacks and 14 quarterback hits, and which is one of the best stats or something in the NFL. He's a versatile guard. He's a monster of a fucking man. He's a fucking beast, and it's perfect. He's coming off his rookie contract. He's only 26 years old. This dude we signed, McLeod, 25. Brooks, 26. So you replaced some guys, you know, like the Baxwells, this guy, that guy, and you brought in some young players. I love it. We also got Bradham or something like that, some linebacker that was with the Bills, and I heard he had a best year under Jim Schwartz, and he did so good that the Bills were able to get rid of Kiko Alonso. And this is why I'm just going to get on this real quick before this video gets on too long. This is why I think Rex Ryan is an overrated motherfucking coach, Rex Ryan. How the hell is it that he has Mario Williams, this guy, that guy, all the same pieces that Jim Schwartz had, right? And when Jim Schwartz was there, they were a top 3 defense in the NFL. They led the league in sacks, and they went 9-7 with Kyle Lorton as the quarterback. And Doug Marrone as the head coach. But then Rex comes there, you know, and all the hype's around him because they have mad talent there. And all the hype's like, oh my God, we got Rex Ryan, the defensive genius. They were ranked like 27th in defense. The linebackers and the linebacker we just signed who had his best year to Jim Schwartz fell off. And Mario Williams ain't shit, and now he's down in Miami. Mario Williams had 14.5 sacks in Jim Schwartz's system. They get rid of Jim Schwartz. They bring in Rex Ryan, and the whole shit goes to hell. I think, honestly, I always thought he was an overrated goddamn coach. But that's just me, though. So, yeah, we bring in all these pieces. The defense is looking good. We bring in a couple corners. I think it was, what's his name, Royne Brooks, Ronnie Brooks. All these guys who are just whatever. You get what I'm saying? But I like it. I know how Jim Schwartz runs his defense. Don't get me wrong. Every team needs at least one number 1 good, solid corner. But that's not how Jim Schwartz runs his defense. He likes fast, physical corners. He likes fast guys so they can keep up with the receivers, and fast guys so he can rush the quarterback because his main objective is to hit the quarterback. That's what he wants to do. He likes to bring pressure. Likes to blitz. Well, actually, he doesn't even like the blitz, but he somehow gets to the quarterback. I don't understand it. If you look at the averages of blitzes that he brings, it makes no sense. But, yeah, so we sign these guys, and then we bring in, which I'm going to get to real quick before this video gets on too long, Chase Daniels. I'm not even mad about it. I see people freaking out about it. Well, what the fuck's to freak out about it, really? You bring in Chase Daniels, that means Sanchez is gone. You're not happy? I know you're going to say, well, Sanchez is better. But how do you know that? Because Chase Daniels never took he only played 2 games, has 1 touchdown his whole career. But I'm thinking something really odd with this whole situation. I'm going to spit this out real quick and have more videos on it throughout the week. I'm starting to think that Sam Bradford might not be the Eagles quarterback come the season. I'm thinking about it. So we move up to the 8th pick in the draft, right? Why would you move up that high for an offensive, an offensive lineman or a running back? I understand Zeke Elliott's the best prospect since AP or some shit, But why would you move up that high just for one of those? You can get those in later rounds. There's only 2 quarterbacks in this draft class that are worth a damn. That's Carson Wentz and Jared Goff. I look at the contract they gave Chase Daniels. What is it? 3 years, 21 mil, and if he starts, 15 mil, which is like 36 mil. And I look at Sam Bradford's contract. He has 2 years, 36 mil. How is a backup getting paid almost as much as a starter? It got me thinking. Well, we're picking at 8, right? Who's picking one notch above us? Chip Kelly and the 49ers. Rumors are going around that Colin Kaepernick might be going to the Denver Broncos. So that means the 49ers are going to need a quarterback. And if Jared Goff or Carson Wentz fall to 7, I can see the Eagles hitting up Chip and saying, hey, here's Sam Bradford. All we do is switch from 7 to 8. And we get Jared Goff, Carson Wentz. I'm just throwing a scenario out there. It's just weird to me how he got this much money, but I don't know. I think Sam Bradford will be the starting quarterback come the beginning of the season. It's just a scenario I threw out there that makes so much sense. It's just so weird. And if you're going to do it, get the young quarterback, test it out, do what you got to do. But that's about it, guys. Like this video, subscribe, comment below, and let's go Birds, baby. And let me know your scenario. Like, I'm not even mad about the Chase Daniels thing, so I'm happy he's replacing Sanchez. But it's just a mystery, man. Until it all unfolds, I would know why he got paid that much. Maybe he's the starter week 1. Maybe he beats out Sam Bradford, which I don't think happens. You know, because this guy never even played a damn snap of football. But I'm thinking that they draft a quarterback, and Chase Daniels is your modern-day Doug Peterson. And Chase Daniels is the starter. And the rookie learns behind him. I'm just throwing out a scenario that's crazy because I don't understand how the backup almost gets paid as much as the starter, even though it's 1 extra year on his contract. And I know 6 teams reached out to Chase Daniels. And the funny thing is I heard 3 of those teams told him if they signed him, he'll be a starting quarterback for their team. Why would he leave that opportunity to be a starting quarterback somewhere to come here and be a backup? That's another thing I'm thinking. Like, they had to convince him, like, yo, bro, you come here, you will be the starter. We're going to get rid of Sam and all this and that. It's just weird to me. Let me know how you guys feel. All right, peace. Go Birds. I'll be back later this week with another part 2 of this free agency shit. Let's go Birds. Comment below your thoughts, how you like these moves. And about the Sam Bradford thing I brought up. Is that just like something weird, or what do you guys think? Peace.